Hello everyone and welcome to our quick overview presentation. The company we're introducing to Queenstown and to you today is called Lifeforce International. It's a 28-year-old company in San Diego. And we got the top people in the company, Chris DeWay, product formulator and herbalist and psychologist, and a lot of studies she's got under her belt, but over 40 years as a health professional. And her husband, Michael Chute, who is a professor of economics, and a long time ago realized where the economy is going to go, which is where it is now, and has chosen this industry of ours as the new economy and the business model for the future. So we'll get Michael Chute to do a quick overview, and then we've got Krista here if there's any questions on our new product line, the weight loss, weight management system. And so let's welcome Michael Chute up.
Thank you. Okay, so it's my pleasure today to talk to you about our newest product, and maybe if you're interested, a little bit about our business opportunity, which I think is our very best product. So our product is called Be New. It's a system. It's 3 components. Be. Oh, sorry.
We've changed.
You changed it on me. That's great. So there are 3 parts. The first part is a cleanse, which actually cleanses your intestines, your colon, your organs, and gets you in a really good state for weight loss. How many of you have ever tried a weight loss program and you felt wretched and toxic and angry and deprived? And yeah? So that's pretty typical. That's pretty typical. The good news about this program is you don't have to feel that way. So we start with a cleanse, because if you lose a lot of weight fast, it releases a bunch of toxins in your system, and it can make you feel toxic. It can make you feel sick and tired and a little cranky and things like that. So we've taken care of that. The second part of the program is called Be Full. And that is a meal replacement. And you can take 1 or 2 meal replacements a day. And of course, to lose weight and keep it off, it's about reducing caloric consumption, reducing the calories. So we have a system for that. The product tastes good. As a matter of fact, a little later today, if you want, you can try some. It has all the vitamins and minerals and amino acids. It has a complete nutritional profile, so you're not depriving yourself. You're simply reducing the extra calories that you don't need. And the third part of the system, which is the rock star part of the system, is Be Lean. And this is a metabolic booster. And the nice thing about it is it's very safe and very effective. So we have people that are losing up to half a kilo or a pound a day in an extended period of time, which is a lot. And even more importantly, I mean, I've been using the product now for about over a month. And I've lost a lot of kilos. Now, if you'd known me before, you would say, well, you don't have any weight to lose, because I wasn't wearing any out here. And that's true. But I've lost kilos and kilos and kilos inside with that stuff called visceral fat. And I want to just give you a little bit of information about fat that I didn't know. See, I used to think fat was this stuff that just hangs on the body and makes you look fat. And it can do that. And the worst is the belly fat and the hips and like that. But there's another kind of fat, and that's the internal fat. It's called visceral fat. And that's the fat that collects around your heart and your liver and your organs and in your blood vessels. And that visceral fat is really toxic. See, fat is not just a inert sort of thing that hangs on. It's actually a whole system. It's a kind of like an organism in itself. It's a system in itself. It has waste products. It has a metabolism. It has interaction with your body. And this is why fat is so dangerous. I mean, it wouldn't be the same as if you just had a weight belt on and you walk around with extra weight. That's hard. But this stuff is actually bad for you. So you want to get rid of it. So even if you're a slender person, there's a lot inside that you can get rid of. There's a couple things you want to know about this program. First of all, it's a very safe program. I'll tell you a few of the ingredients in it. Green coffee bean, white kidney bean, red raspberry ketones, seaweed, green tea, and like that. These are foods. These are things that you'll recognize. It's not a bunch of chemicals that you can't identify and you wonder, is it safe? This is absolutely safe and absolutely effective. A couple of things you want to know. First of all, there's a reason we get fat. It's not just bad luck and bad genes. Some of us are predisposed to carry more weight than others. Genetically, a lot of us have hormone imbalance and we have a slower metabolism. And these are three big problems because there's something called the yo-yo effect. So a lot of people lose fat and they'll gain it. They'll lose the weight, they'll gain it. They'll lose the weight, they'll gain it. And it's just this yo-yo back and forth, back and forth. And they can't seem to stabilize and maintain the body they want. Now this does help you maintain the body that you want because it goes to work at a systemic level. It goes to work at the root of the problem. You know, I mean, you could go to a doctor and they could vacuum off the fat or cut it off, but it's going to come back because you haven't shifted how your body works. So there are a couple areas you want to look at. First of all, the hormones. So the hormone balance in your body is critical. And these ingredients actually help address several of those hormones and get them working properly and get them functioning in conjunction with each other so your body starts to align in a very natural way. That's what we're after. Whether you have fat or not, wouldn't it be great to have your hormones in balance as they should be? Okay? There's a lot of stress on the hormone system, you know, environmental toxins, just stress of life, diet, lack of exercise, sedentary lifestyle, all these things add up. The other thing you want to look at is the metabolism. Metabolism. Now, it's a known fact. As we get older, our metabolism slows down. As we get more toxic load in our body, the metabolism slows down. Some of us may be predisposed just to have a slow metabolism. That's fine. This, particularly the Be Lean, the metabolism booster will help increase the metabolic rate at which you use and burn fat. That's important. The nice thing about it is it actually feels good. The very first time I tried this product, I felt good. I felt a little bit of an energy lift and I felt a mental lift. And that's important because dieting or weight management should not be about starvation and about denial and about feeling wretched and tired and angry, because most of us won't stick with it. It just feels too bad. So this actually feels good both physically and mentally. And so the third thing you want to look at, so you've got your metabolic, you've got your hormonal, you also have a set of balances in your body with the way that your body functions in terms of, I want to say your genetics and your DNA, and I won't go into all that, but we can actually program ourselves using these ingredients to predispose ourselves to a more normal, healthy weight. Okay? So the program works. It's available now. You can pre-order it. It'll be here probably in a couple of weeks. It's about $11 a day. And if you want to do the math, it's really simple. How much does it cost you to eat a meal? Oh, I don't know. $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8. I mean, just that. What's a coffee and a biscuit or a muffin? I mean, that's gonna be $7 right there. And that's not even a meal. That's just a snack. And if you're able to replace a couple of meals, lose the weight, feel better, get healthier, be more productive, is that worth $11 a day? Yeah, absolutely. But it gets even better because guess what? If you like the program, we invite you to try it, by the way, for 3 months, risk-free. In other words, if you use it for 90 days, on day 89, you say, yeah, this isn't for me, the company will give you all your money back. Don't try this at Countdown, because they're not going to do it. But you can actually go for 3 months, risk-free. But it's even better because if you use the product and you like it, you genuinely like it, and you recommend it to 3 people, and they use the product, your product's free. And it's free not just once. It's free for life, as long as they keep purchasing. So it doesn't get much better than free. I love free. Probably everybody does in these hard economic times. And so I encourage you to try it. Try it risk-free, try getting it for free, and then you have nothing to lose but maybe some extra pounds and lack of energy. Now there is a business associated with this, and I like to think our business opportunity is our very best product. Our business opportunity is quite simple. We're already recommending things in our lives to people we know and trust. So if I see a movie I like, or I read a book, or listen to some music, I'll tell my friends, I'll say, hey, you like Thai food? There's a great one down there. I'll also tell people about stuff I don't like. If I know you like Thai food and you're thinking about that restaurant, I'll say, hey, go ahead, but I tried it and I got sick. So we're already doing this. Look, the economy's shifting. The old economy was about jobs and factories and companies. The new economy is about us. The bad news is a lot of that stuff's falling apart, right? You know, companies are going out of business, countries are at risk, currencies are at risk. The old system is crumbling. Now that could be a cause for concern, or it could be a cause for celebration. Here's why I'm celebrating. Not because I want to see them go away, but because what I see emerging is a new economy where we are super empowered. We are now able to create a substantial income for ourselves. We own our own businesses, living wherever we want, working with people we admire and respect, working the hours we want, and having unlimited potential freedom. We can have location freedom, we can have income freedom, and we can have time freedom. And that last one's the one that fascinates me the most. I've had jobs, I've owned companies, I've even owned my own job by being in business for myself. And what I found is I can always make more money, but I can't make more time. As I get a little bit more gray hair, it becomes more valuable to me to have more and more free time. So with Lifeforce International, with network marketing, we have a system that will allow you to start part-time, perhaps go to full-time, and create that freedom for yourself. And for those of you that are family, you have children, wouldn't it be great to have a business that you own, that you can invite your friends and your family to join if they choose, and work together to create an asset that you can sell, you can leave it in your estate when you pass on, you can designate where you want that income stream to go. And that's very exciting. Company's been in business almost 30 years, and you know, if you look at the statistics on business, I would say it's much more likely a company's been around 30 years will be around another 30 years than a company that's just starting may not be around in 30 months. So it's an old, stable company, very high ethics, very high integrity, been around. As a matter of fact, the only way you could get our products for the first half of that 30 years was through licensed healthcare practitioners, doctors, chiropractors, osteopaths, naturopaths, massage therapists. It is now available direct from the factory at direct factory prices. The company, quite simply, instead of advertising and paying wholesalers and stores and retail employees, they pass that savings along to us if we refer people. So it's very simple. If you like the products, you use them, you want to recommend them to people, and they say, how do I get them? Say, I don't stock it. Call the company on an 0800 number, do it online, just like I do, get it direct from the factory at direct factory prices, and tell them I sent you. And when you do that, the company will send you a thank you check. And if your friend orders and reorders, you get another thank you check. And if they reorder, you get another thank you check. And as long as they keep reordering, you're getting thank you checks. Now for me, that feels pretty good. I like helping my friends. And if they find something they like and they reorder it, the first time they might have done it on my recommendation, but the second time they did it for themselves. They did it because they like it. And I feel good about that. I feel like I've done them a good turn. But as a business person, when I hear them say, you know, this stuff's so good, I'll be on it the rest of my life, I feel I've done them a good turn, but wait a minute. I get thank you checks every time they reorder. I've got an income the rest of their life. I've got an income the rest of their life. And if they're losing weight, they could live a long time. So this is good. But it gets better because when they recommend it to their friends, they get a thank you check, and I get a thank you check for that order. And if that friend recommends it to another friend, I get a thank you check, they get a thank you check, and the friend gets a thank you. My check's smaller, of course, there's only 100 pennies in a dollar, but these networks, these virtual networks can go viral, and they can go around the globe. And when you have 100, 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000 people ordering this month, and you're getting thank you checks on all their product, suddenly you can make different choices in your life. You can choose where you want to live, how you want to live, if you want to travel, who you want to travel with. You can pay for everybody's ticket if you want. How you're going to invest, how you're going to take care of your children, your grandchildren, and your great-grandchildren. What charities you want to support, but most importantly, again, what you want to do with your day. If you no longer have to work a job, you have your time freedom, what do you want to do? See, that's the ultimate freedom. To have the money coming in and the time to enjoy it. And with Lifeforce International, that's exactly what we offer. Now I'm going to close in a few minutes, but I want to make you an offer to consider. You see, we're not looking for you to just believe what you hear and say, oh yeah, I'll do this the rest of my life. I mean, we're glad if you do, but we're actually going to just offer you a chance to try the products for yourself. Don't believe me about their effectiveness. You use it. You test drive it. The same with the business. Test drive it because it's not for everybody. It really isn't. You know, if I want to buy a car, I go down to the car lot, I see a shiny car, I don't go, oh, I'll take it. I go, it looks good, but I want to drive it. I want to see if it fits me. So I get in, turn it on. If I get a green light, I keep going. Get a green light, keep going. If I get a yellow light, slow down. If I get a red light, stop. This isn't my car. And we invite you to do the same thing with the products. You can try them risk-free for 90 days. Literally, use them for 90 days. Ring up the company on an 0800 number and say, don't like the color of the package, and they'll say, where do you want the refund sent? They're not going to hassle you about it. We trust the products enough to give you a full 90-day trial. It's the same with the business. Try the business. Recommend it to a few friends. See if you get the thank you checks. Have them recommend it to a few friends. See if you get the thank you checks. And if you do, and you start liking what you're seeing, then I would say that's a green light. Keep going. And we will provide you the training and the partnership to do it. See, people say, well, Michael Jude, you know, a lot of people are successful in network marketing, but look at who they are. They've got capital, they've got experience and education, they speak well. And I go, yeah, that may appear to be, but what I know is that this is the most democratic and egalitarian business on the planet, because literally anybody can become successful here. Doesn't matter what school you went to. Doesn't even matter if you went to school. You don't have to have good credit. You can be bankrupt. You don't have to have a social base. You don't have to have a good presence or be able to speak well. Matter of fact, some of the people who are highly successful have a lot less going on than you do and have become extremely successful here. It does take work, though. It's called network marketing, not work marketing. It's a career path. It's not for everybody, but for those that choose it, it's good work. It's work helping people have better lives, helping people have better families, better communities. And I know every dollar that I make comes blessed. It's because somebody found value in something that was offered. So I encourage you to take a look, take a deeper look, and if it's your decision to be part of this, I look forward to partnering with you. And we're going to be around a little bit after to answer any questions if you have questions. So thanks for your attention. We look forward to getting together.